Hey guys, welcome back. So I've got a tutorial for you today using the Too Faced Stardust by Vegas Nay palette. I do already have a review video as well as a blog post on this palette, so I'll link those down below for you. So the look today is very, very similar to the one that I was wearing in my review video. I just changed maybe a couple of things, but it's super close. So it's like very girly, it's kind of purpley and pinky and a little bit warm, so I really like it. It's just a really feminine, sweet look, which I think really matches this palette well. So if you want to see how to get it, then just keep on watching. Okay, I'm going to start by priming my eyes. Today I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Next I'm going to take some MAC's Painterly Paint Pot and apply that to the top half of my lids just to cancel out any discoloration. Now take some kind of a pinky or a champagne base and I'm going to apply that to my lids. And the one that I'm using is Maybelline's Color Tattoo in Inked in Pink. Now I'm going to go in with my palette and I'm going to get some of Millennial on a Sedona Lace EB15 brush. And I'm going to apply that into my crease and transition area and really blend that well. I have been loving this brush for my crease lately. It just applies it so nicely and blends it out. Love it. Now on that same brush, I'm going to get some of Girls Night, which is the warmer color right next to it. This palette's very reflective and makes the camera go weird, so I'm not showing it quite as much because I don't want to make the lighting go all weird. But I'm taking Girls Night, applying that into my crease, basically the same area, just to give it a little bit more warmth. And then on a Sigma Concealer F70 brush, I'm going to get some of Pink Pearl, so right here, and apply that to the inner half of my lids. Then on the other side of that brush, I'm going to get some of Follow Me, which is that really pretty purple from the palette. And I'm going to apply that to the outer half of my lid. Then you can go back in with those crease shades and reapply a little bit more of those if you feel like you've lost some of that coloring. Then on a Delium Tools 781 brush, I'm going to get some of Double Tap, this pretty burgundy color, and I'm going to apply that into my crease and outer corner. I'm going to blend it over into my crease, but not very far. I'm really concentrating it more on that outer corner. And when I'm blending it over into my crease, I'm lifting up the pressure and just barely touching. So more pressure in the outer corner and then lightening up when I move into my crease. Then on just a random no-name brush, I'm going to get some of Chandelier and I'm going to be using this as my brow bone highlight. And then on my lid, I'm going to be using this glitter pigment that came in this set. So I'm going to take a detailer brush from Real Techniques and I'm going to put a little bit of Fix Plus on it. MAC Fix Plus, and get my brush wet and then take some of that pigment and apply that right to the inner half of my lid. Oh my gosh, that is pretty. Okay, so I'm getting some fallout with that, so I'm going to take some of the Too Faced Glitter Glue and apply a little bit of that on the inner half of my lids and then apply a little bit more of that pigment. I think it'll just give it a little bit something extra to grab onto and help with that fallout. Okay, so I had to do some cleaning up because I definitely had fallout. So if you use this glitter pigment, be really careful with it. Use a glitter glue. do your eyes first. I had done my foundation, but not the rest of my face makeup, so maybe a little bit easier to clean up. Okay, so for my lower lash line, I'm gonna take this Mally Evercolor Starlight Waterproof Liner in Black Cherry and just line my lower lash line with it. And then I'm going to go over that with Follow Me, the purple in the palette, with a Sedona Lace EB21 brush. And then to soften that a little bit, I'm going to take some of the strip on that same brush and apply just a little bit of that to the inner half of my lower lash line. Then for my upper lash line, I'm going to tight line with my Rimmel Scandalized Pencil in black and line my upper lash line with my Prestige Line and Style ink pen, and I am going to do a little bit of a wing. Those wings got a little bit dramatic, but that's okay. Sometimes wings just happen like that. So now I'm going to curl my lashes and apply mascara. Today I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Supersizer and the Clump Crusher. Alright guys, so here is the finished look. So now I'm going to move on to telling you what I used on the rest of my face. So I will list foundation, concealer, powder, brow products, all that other stuff down below in the description box. But for bronzer, I'm wearing my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is one of my very favorite bronzers ever. I just love how it smells and I love how it works. It's so good. I used a lot of Too Faced stuff in this tutorial. This is not sponsored by Too Faced. I just love their stuff and was in a Too Faced mood, so I used a lot of their stuff. So for my blush, I'm wearing my Too Faced Love Flush Long Lasting 16-Hour Blush in I Will Always Love You. This is just a really pretty, like glowy, peachy color. I love it. And I've mentioned this before, I love pairing purpley shades with like peachy, warm shades. I think it's just a really pretty balance. So pairing those two colors together always looks so pretty in my opinion. And then on my lips, I'm wearing my Jordana Easy Liner for Lips in Baby Berry. And then my Too Faced Le Creme lipstick in Razzle Dazzle Rose. Razzle Dazzle Rose is a little bit lighter, so pairing it with Baby Berry makes it a little bit deeper and just, I don't know, adds a little bit more dimension to it, so I really like pairing these together. Alright guys, so that's the finished look and tutorial. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and let me know down below what you are thinking about the Stardust palette. Are you loving it? If so, what are some of your favorite shadow combinations to do with it? I always love hearing your ideas and suggestions. Ask me any questions that you have, I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! You gonna show off your cute tiger stripes? You're gonna act like you're not interested. That's what you do, huh, dude? You act like you're not interested, but I know you are. You gonna show off your tiger stripes to everybody? You're gonna act like you're not interested in the idea. Not interested.